Hi everyone, you alright? Yeah, it's been a bit of a funny day today. Went out and yeah, uh, rail strike tomorrow, with it being Thursday, and not so good. They just moved all the trains to positions, and they'll be walking out midnight tonight. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. I'm just waiting to see what's happening at the moment outside. We do have the wildlife outside at the moment, and that. I had a really bad rotten toenail. It was my big toe, and it was it was well a mess. Yeah, that's another thing that's been happening of late. We've had quite a fair few vehicles just driving around the estate due to the number of houses that have gone up for sale. But what has happened is that there was an house owner. She rented houses out, and I think she had second thoughts. She thought, well, why sell them when I can get some money out of them, and just carry on renting them out. Yep, I had a look at I had allegedly channel. It's called Dan. Folks, if you do have a chance of going there, have a listen to what he's saying, because it's what I've been saying for quite some time, and you really need to start preparing. How long the shops are going to be able to hold out for, nobody knows. They don't know if and when the supply chain is going to basically break, and you all have to be ready for this. And it's also same about other things. I've been seeing that other airlines are now having problems, and Jet2 have had their own little troubles, but not as bad as the others, like Ryanair, Wizz Air, I think it was EasyJet, and I can't remember, there was another one as well, but I can't remember who it was. It's not just the UK that's having problems getting pilots and stuff, and aircraft staff. The US is having major problems with it as well. So, yeah, they laid too many people off. and the travel industry's, you know, paying the price for it. I'm going to have a look at Walk on the Wild Side's video in a bit to see what he's been up to. Yeah. I must admit, Blackpool, the hotels and a lot of the guest houses, not very wheelchair friendly, I'm sorry to say. There are quite a lot that are not wheelchair friendly, especially a lot of the boarding houses and some of the smaller hotels. I think it was 4K. I think it was 4K Walker. He was walking around the streets of Blackpool, and he was showing some of the hotels and guest houses. You couldn't get a wheelchair up there. Jeez. Bloody hell. Honestly, it was bad. It was bad. There was on one street, well, quite a few actually, you couldn't even get the wheelchair up there. You would not be able to get the wheelchair up there. And I don't know what it's like at other guest houses and places. Jeez. Blackpool City Council need to pull their bloody finger out. They really do. On, you know, Equality Act compliance. You know, not good. Not good at all. I'm going to have a look on Walk on the Wild Side's video, see what he's been up to. I know Blackpool Sights and Sounds have been showing some videos of late, but I couldn't remember what he did. Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. I've been hearing that there's a trend on this platform. They're trying to get people to do short videos. That's my mum in the background. You right, Mum? Do you want me to shut the blinds? Do you want me to shut the blinds? Right. Okay. No, in front room. We'll be back in a minute. Right. Won't be a moment, folks. I'm just going to go and shut the blinds in the front room. Take the umbilical cord off. Our things are.
I'll just lock the door.
Right, yeah. Just closing curtains now. Blinds now. Right, that's that done. Yeah, there we go. I've kept the lights off for a little bit because I'm trying to keep the meter from spinning round a bit, because electric prices have been going absolutely through the pigging roof, they have. And some people are having extreme problems between heating and eating. Thank goodness it hasn't been cold today. But I've been hearing in some places that they've had a lot of rain and everything. And yeah. And they got absolutely soaked, and they had to put heating on to keep them, to dry themselves out. But yeah, there's going to be quite a fair bit of things happening, and people aren't going to be able to cope with it. And it's going to be a sit and wait and see. But as I said, there'll be a continuation of the rail strike tomorrow from midnight tonight, and we'll see what happens from there. If Mr. Khan is sat there at the moment listening to this video, a suggestion to you: why don't you do what you do on the DLR? And because these so-called new trains that you're getting, yeah, they're supposed to have a box under the front of the train, aren't they? Of which they can be, shall we say, made autonomous and run on the tube with no driver. I understand that is possible with some of the new train units that you've got. So on strike days, and if you can get the signal as to, comply with thing, yeah. I know there has to be certain safety protocols for it used, but yeah, more automation, please. One of the other things I'd like to see is other industries bring in the robots. Come off it. It's going to come sooner or later. It's going to come sooner or later. It's just going to be one of them things, ain't it? Yeah. It's like what Jerry Kaplan said was going to happen. Some of it has already happened already, and some of it's yet to come. And yeah, that's the thing you've got to be prepared for. Learn new skills. What the machines can't be capable of. In parts of Japan, certain hotel chains don't have receptionists. You pre-book your hotel stay, and when you get there, you turn up at the reception, you have a screen on the in the front, but you're buggered if you can't see. That's the only major problem. But you know, you can get around that certain ways. Yeah, so I'm gonna bugger off now. Hopefully, we'll sort something out for tomorrow. So it's bye for now. 3, 2, 1.